Tell us about your seizure, sir.
I had a seizure on Saturday, 30th of May 2020. Woke up at Sharp, Rosemont Hospital, and besides the seizure, they had placed me in a negative pressure room. It says COVID-19 precautions, and they said I was just being tested. And once they could confirm I don't have it, because of the wheezing in my lungs, that I could be released. And according to them, they said the results came back negative. However, I never was asked to sign a consent.
You did not consent to being tested for COVID-19. They said you were wheezing. Have you ever heard him wheeze before? Have you ever had any problems wheezing that you've noticed in your lungs? You never noticed him wheezing? Any history of respiratory problems or lung infections?
He doesn't smoke either.
Doesn't smoke either, right? So they heard you were wheezing. With what sort of test did they determine you were wheezing? Did they just hearing things? Did they use a stethoscope, a lung CT scan, anything?
I would not. I don't recall, because during the seizure, I don't remember anything from
So you're not.
the moment I just stepped off the trolley. They said I collapsed to me waking up in the ICU. It had been more than 24 hours later.
And they
I had been in a loss of consciousness state.
Right. And do you know if the test that they gave you, if that was a PCL test or a antibody test?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I was not given any specifics.
Was it blood or no? Did you have any? Did they draw blood or anything like that?
Yes.
Did they take any other tests or just the coronavirus test?
And a metabolic panel.
Metabolic panel?
Cardiac. Which everything came back normal.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. And was there anyone else in the ICU with you, or any other patients?
It was an entire unit.
I was in the hospital
All
at a
closed.
separate location.
All closed doors.
I mean, is each patient separated by room, or is it one to a room, or is it just like multiple?
Yeah, just one person to a room, and there's an alarm on the door in case the person tries to leave.
Did they have any other reasoning to put you in the ICU other than they suspected you maybe had coronavirus?
Usually
based on
seizures are not put in ICU.
Hallucinated wheezing, right? Was it just because, did they know you were homeless? Unhomed? Transient? They didn't know you were transient?
No, because I have an address on file.
Okay, have you ever, are you documented in the database, the transient database or anything like that?
No,
Not that you know of? Okay. Any police encounters recently?
Yeah.
So that they may have added you without your knowledge or something like that. So what I think is that they said, oh, he's a homeless person, he's at risk, for coronavirus, which is completely false, completely backwards. Since you're outside the most, you're outside, you smell things, you get the sunlight, the fresh air. Unlike people stuck inside without sunlight, sterile rooms, they don't heal so good for a reason. You shouldn't have been given that test. It was wrong. You didn't consent to it. I think their motivations for doing it were false, constructed. You say you get no history of wheezing, no respiratory problems. That's exactly why I'm saying BLM people, any sort of protesters, Antifa, whatever side you're on. If you ever protested anything in your life, if you said anything crazy online, don't go to the hospital. Don't get tested. 60 to 70% reliability in the best case, if it's a real thing, if it's true, right? That's unreliable, even if it's all true. Right? Thank you very much, sir.